Hey everyone, it's the People's Envoy Updog here with you again, and I got my war counter guide updated for you. I did not add Alpha Flight since they're not fully out yet. I'll probably put out a small update to that once we get them in the game, live in the game, and fully test it out, see what other teams can counter them. There is a short list of teams I know that can be used right now, but maybe some people will come up with some other counters, but I just wanted to highlight real quick some of the changes that I made, and then I'll show you a few battles for the current season rules. Now, please keep in mind, big disclaimer here. Please keep in mind, this graphic is meant to be used for teams that are not buffed in war. So right now we have the Hero Spider-Verse characters being buffed, the City Heroes, I believe, as well get a little bit of a buff. So some teams on this counter sheet may not work if there are buffs. Depending on how far in the future you're watching this video, just keep that in mind. But I will show you some of the matches here in a little bit with the current buffs with Hero Spider-Verse and some other teams to take into consideration. You can also check out my other video that I did, and I'll link that below, that shows more of the specific Hero Spider-Verse counters, mostly counters for Spider Society and Infestation. So I'll link that down below. But the changes that we added, so we added Mercs for money on here on the sheet because they're fully out now, and the best way to beat them is a mirror match, unfortunately. There is a way to beat them if you're punching down with Underworld. Basically, just focus Old Man Logan with Underworld going so fast. They go a lot faster than them. If you can focus down Old Man Logan first and kill him, then it's pretty much over from there. So Underworld can do that, but it has to be a big punch down. So please keep that in mind. And as also another reminder, this little X here, that means that team, you'll see it on Underworld, you'll see it on War Dogs in the graphic, that team does not do well in the reactor. So just make sure you keep that in mind. I did update the out of time counter a little bit. This is going to be, the Mercs for Money is going to be a more efficient counter to take them out. Nowhere APOC will still be able to beat them. More likely on a punch down if you can. Sinister Six can still beat them. This APOC New Avengers will still beat them on after a sack. So, the more options at least from what I had before. And while we're on that topic, let's get you into the battle for this one. I'll show you Mercs for Money versus Out of Time. Alright, so here we go. It's a 300k punch up. 300k punch up on this team. Handles it really easy. Let's go take a look. So start up with the health drain from Panda Pool. Drop him down a little bit low. Panda Pool is going to be taunting, of course. Panda Pool's got that safeguard and immunity, so Cosmic Ghost Rider cannot stun Panda Pool, and he can't be stunned anyway if he's above the 50%, I believe it is. So Black Knight with a big old swing there. Now Dokken gets to go, wipe some people a little bit. Now here comes Old Man Logan. Deadpool trying to stun that Black Knight, that didn't work. There goes Cap. And Starbrand, not surprised. Alright, working on this Black Knight here, trying to get through him. Peggy's ability blocked, so she's not a problem. Panda Pool going all in with the special on Black Knight. Just slowly trying to whittle him down. Old Man Logan will take care of him though. And Deathpool with the cleanup. So there you have it. That's how it's done. So I did add the Spider Society to the graphic as well. Now, once again, this is without any of the current buffs that are on, so these teams will work without the buffs. Go check out my other video for other counters that will work currently right now. We'll probably have these buffs for a few more months, so it'll be good to go back and refer to that video if you need to. But these are more of the normal counters once they lose those buffs. And then I've seen some scroll teams, especially like we're facing an alliance who they chose to do extreme scroll, which I've ran that in the past on defense. It's a good team, but the main counter for scroll teams here, this Gamma APOC, still works on that team, and I'll show you right now what I did against that. So I had a 500k punch up with Gamma APOC into Extreme Scroll. So let's go take a look. Alright, so Scroll, gonna special on Hulk, gonna rewind the A-Bomb, which that's no big deal. I took out She-Hulk and kept in A-Bomb because A-Bomb gives more health to Red Hulk. We definitely want that because we're probably gonna run into a Scroll ult in this match, so you want the extra health. Red Hulk already has his charges. He pops off his ult. APOC pops off his ult. And I tried to delete the scroll, but I knew it wasn't probably going to work, but I wanted to get him really low. Everybody's really low right now. Thanks to APOC and Red Hulk. But Braun's there to help support a little bit, to keep some people alive. That Nightcrawler ult was not very nice, but got rid of the scroll on the special, and APOC comes in with his special and finishes it off. So it's a pretty fast match. Gamma APOC is really strong against scroll teams, so don't forget to utilize that. Alright, so the last thing I wanted to go over was I did not cover Hive Mind in my other video. I wanted to show one of those matches with the current buffs that we're seeing. These teams here, obviously we'll take them when they're not buffed. So the two members on Hive Mind that are getting buffed is going to be Void Knight and Gwenum. And so they're a little bit tougher with the current buffs. So I'll show you a match that worked really well. It's a punch up, and this same alliance that we're facing, they put Hive Mind and that extreme scroll on defense. So I thought it was a good thing to know here. Good team that you could use to keep in mind. So let's go take a look here. Alright, so it's almost a 400k punch up on this one. Cabal, Kang, and Emma. Which, really, if you're not using Cabal on defense, then this is definitely a great option for them. If you have your Cabal built big. And you're always going to see big Hive Minds if they have them on defense. So let's go check it out. Alright, so Kang goes first. Going into Void Knight, going to slow him so he doesn't do his ult. He does end up doing his ult anyway. But Emma has the Safeguard. All the Cabal, all the villains are going to have Safeguard. That Iron Patriot ult just wipes everybody out, and Namor cleans it up. So, super easy, very fast match. Fairly cheap counter to use against a pretty strong team. So there you have it. That's the changes for the graphic. And I will put this on our server. As always, you can feel free to download it, share it with your alliance, share it with anybody you can. I love doing these graphics for you guys, help you out. Big thank you to my war captain here, Mark. He's an amazing guy. Also, big thanks to Pathfinder and Mr. Wolf for giving me some tips on some things to try or things that are working that they're seeing. And yeah, other than that, make sure you all spend your resources wisely, and we will catch you in the next one.